ZetaChain launched its mainnet in February, and it could change how the crypto industry approaches interoperability. Imagine as a user having one place to access and interact with your assets across different blockchains, and as a developer deploying your smart contracts just once on a chain that makes your app available to users on all connected chains. Well, our sponsor today, ZetaChain, wants to turn this vision into a reality. Before we tell you all about their innovations, let's get the basics out of the way first. So, what is ZetaChain? ZetaChain is an EVM Layer 1 blockchain. It is built based on the Cosmos SDK that aims to solve interoperability issues in crypto. The project was created in 2021 by ex-Coinbase tech leaders, Cosmos IBC and Thorchain engineers, and creators of the Basic Attention Token, the cryptocurrency used by the Brave web browser. In 2022, ZetaChain took one step closer to its vision by deploying its DevNet and closing its initial seed funding round. They got investments from early Coinbase and Binance employees like Dan Romero, Sam Rosenblum, and John Yee. They also attracted major contributors from well-known protocols and funds, including JD Kanani from Polygon and Hui-Son Kim, the former CIO of Hashed. Then in August 2023, ZetaChain announced that they had raised $27 million in a funding round. This round included investors like Blockchain.com, Human Capital, VY Capital, Sky9 Capital, and Jane Street Capital. In their announcement, ZetaChain said this funding would help them accelerate their mission to offer the first public EVM-compatible L1 blockchain that connects all chains. So, how does ZetaChain try to achieve this? Well, the project takes a different approach to solving interoperability issues. For starters, it avoids the use of bridges or wrapped tokens. Instead, ZetaChain lets developers build decentralized applications that natively use cryptocurrency held on each of these chains. This is facilitated by ZetaChain's execution layer known publicly as the Universal EVM. Universal EVM is compatible with EVM, so developers can migrate their Ethereum dApps to ZetaChain without significant changes. In exchange, they can leverage Universal EVM's ability to create and execute smart contracts that can interact with multiple blockchains, including non-smart chains like Bitcoin. Developers deploy what's known as an omnichain contract on ZetaChain, which, unlike traditional contracts that need separate deployments on each blockchain, operate centrally on ZetaChain, but can interact with any connected blockchain, meaning they can manage foreign assets directly on external chains. These assets include native tokens like Ether, BNB, and Bitcoin, as well as ERC20 tokens like Pepe, SHIB, and others going live just this month in August. On ZetaChain, these foreign assets are represented as ZRC20 tokens, which come with additional functionalities for cross-chain operations. This allows the contracts to treat these assets as if they are native to ZetaChain. To facilitate these connections, ZetaChain's architecture includes two special validators on top of the typical ones, known as observers and signers. Observers ensure that the ZetaChain network stays updated with what's happening on other blockchains. They watch other blockchains for specific activities, anything from transactions to events or changes in state that are relevant to ZetaChain, and report these events back, allowing ZetaChain to update its own records accordingly. Signers, on the other hand, ensure that transactions between ZetaChain and other blockchains are secure and properly authorized. For example, to move Bitcoin from ZetaChain to the Bitcoin blockchain, signers must jointly sign the transaction to ensure it's valid and secure. This integrated architecture simplifies life for both developers and users. Developers can build any app that works across multiple chains in one place, providing access to a larger pool of users and liquidity in multiple networks. Users benefit from a streamlined experience accessing different blockchains through a single interface without worrying about the complexities of multiple wallets, gas fees, bridges, or wrapped tokens. If you want to try out these features for yourself, ZetaChain has a growing ecosystem of over 250 apps, from DeFi apps like SushiSwap to gaming and SocialFi apps. You can interact with these apps and various features and functionalities of ZetaChain via their one-stop ecosystem hub known as Zeta Hub. To get started with Zeta Hub, you'll need to connect your wallet. After that, you can stake Zeta, exchange assets, or provide liquidity to pools. These activities within the ZetaChain ecosystem allow you to be part of Zeta Hub's XP program, which as of June 2024 had over 1 million users enrolled. You earn XP by performing common activities like making transactions, staking Zeta tokens, and using decentralized applications within the ecosystem. These activities are updated weekly, and as you level up, you can gain access to future perks, which may include exclusive access to new features, beta tests for upcoming tools, and even off-chain rewards like merch, event tickets, and gifts. As for on-chain rewards, ZetaChain used the XP program in their ongoing airdrop event this summer to distribute over 10 million Zeta to users engaging with their ecosystem. The XP program might still be used in the future for airdrops and rewards, as they've allocated 6% of Zeta's total supply to incentivize user adoption and engagement within the ZetaChain ecosystem. Speaking of the future, ZetaChain already has its sights set on ZetaChain 2.0. This upgrade proposes to introduce some notable features such as what they call universal proof of stake. This will allow the staking of various assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB to enhance network security. They also plan to enable more complex and varied interactions with the Bitcoin network and integrate Cosmos's inter-blockchain communication protocol. This will allow ZetaChain to connect and interact with a wide range of blockchains that are part of the Cosmos ecosystem. They believe that this will bring them closer to their ultimate goal of full chain abstraction, whereby the complexities of different blockchain technologies are hidden from the end users. So, what do you think of ZetaChain and their vision? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below.